Now, Senator Ben Sasse from Nebraska, who I think is incredibly frustrated with the just devolving of our political process into just a sad, horrible, Saturday night sitcom that couldn't play during the weekday, had some comments about how disturbing this process is, how far down the troubled road and off the cliff this process has gone. Play that clip of Ben Sasse.
Let's do some good news, bad news. The bad news first. Judge, since your nomination in July, you've been accused of hating women, hating children, hating clean air, wanting dirty water. You've been declared a quote-unquote existential threat to our nation. Alumni of Yale Law School incensed that faculty members at your alma mater praised your selection, wrote a public letter to the school saying, quote, people will die if Brett Kavanaugh is confirmed. This drivel is patently absurd, and I worry that we're going to hear more of it over the next few days. But the good news is it is absurd, and the American people don't believe any of it. This stuff isn't about Brett Kavanaugh when screamers say this stuff for cable TV news. The people who know you better, not those who are trying to get on TV, they tell a completely different story about who Brett Kavanaugh is.
Yeah, I had to cut that off early. You know what? Because I don't want you to forget one thing he just said in there. That there are credible people out there, people with advanced degrees from Yale Law School and otherwise, who have claimed that if Brett Kavanaugh is put on the Supreme Court, that people will die. This is what our politics has devolved to. People will die. By the way, not the only one. Dianne Feinstein, Senate Democrat icon on the other side, seemed to insinuate this as well the other day in her questioning of Kavanaugh on the Second Amendment issue. Now, because Democrats are now completely knee-deep in a quagmire of emotion, devoid of any facts whatsoever. They are completely divorced from reality, from facts, from what's going on in the real world. They live in a bizarro world of stupid right now. This people will die has become their standard mantra. Oh, you don't believe me? Producer Denise was kind enough to put together the Democrats' people will die montage.
People will die.
Thousands of people will die.
People are going to die.
That some children will die because of this.
This will cost American lives if it ever becomes law. This will mean death.
To death. People will die.
Healthcare, the debate on healthcare is life and death. This is Armageddon.
Folks, this is not, what do you do? Do you laugh? Do you cry? These people are actually elected by sentient beings that have intellects above a 60 intelligence quotient. These people are somehow elected. People will die? Now, this is a standard old school tactic by the Democrat to, again, bury you in a quagmire of emotions so you don't pay attention to actual facts. They can't argue economic facts. They can't argue healthcare facts, education facts, regulatory facts. They can't argue any of it. They never could. So they bury you in an avalanche of emotions, hoping to lose you in an emotional response to get you not to vote for them, the Democrats, to get you to vote against the other guy. Notably, Kavanaugh and the Republicans through your representatives. If you vote for Kavanaugh, people will die. That is a nonsensical, ridiculous statement, devoid of reality. You're living in an alternate universe, but it doesn't matter because facts don't matter. We live in a post-fact society thanks to the far left and the media right now that can't seem to get their story straight ever.